The MMORPG New World was planned to be released on August 25th this year, but has now been postponed to next year 2021. Amazon's New World Studio Director Rick Lawrence explained that the delay was due to the fact that they wanted to add more content to the game before its official release date. This also correlates with the final beta test, which will take place in spring 2021 according to their statement. This isn't the first time that New World has been delayed. It was originally slated to release in May before being pushed to August. The postponement was due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which has caused a number of delays in plans for many developers. But this doesn't mean there won't be a beta in August. According to the statement, Lawrence says that some players will have a chance to try out New World on August 25th. The length of the beta hasn't been given, plus those who have signed up for the beta and pre-order customers, as well as alpha testers, will have a chance. Developer Platinum Games has announced that the team working on Babylon's Fall are now working from home. The action RPG Babylon's Fall was announced back in 2018 under developer Platinum Games. It was towards the end of the last year when we got to see the first trailer release, and the team hinted more news would be coming this summer. This week, however, the studio has shared a new message which postpones news of the action game. The message shared by the official Babylon's Fall Twitter account shares that the game's developer will continue to be worked on from home, which is not surprising as many studios have followed the same precautions. With this change in location has also caused a delay in news. The message states that while we hope to reveal more about the game this summer, we can share that the development on Babylon's Fall is continuing to progress well, with the team working safely from home. This means we most likely won't be getting new details on the title for the time being. Netflix has bagged itself yet another animated series, this time it's Capcom's Dragon's Dogma. Originally an RPG that debuted in 2012, Dragon's Dogma introduced magic, party-based combat, and an open world to explore. But this time, Dragon's Dogma is getting an anime makeover and will be coming to Netflix on September 17th, 2020. The tweet outlines the story for the series, which sounds similar to the main story of the game, but with a character Ethan now being the one who is trying to regain their heart. Along with the announcement are a few screenshots featuring characters from the series, but not much else was given away. Why should we be excited for this anime? Well, not only will it follow a new tale of the Arisen, it will also hopefully gain new interest for this RPG. This in turn may re-spark an interest in the underrated title, and maybe it will inspire Capcom to make Dragon's Dogma 2, but this time with mounts please, Capcom. ZeniMax has announced 2 new dungeons will be releasing alongside Update 27 for the Elder Scrolls Online, the Stone Garden and Castlethorn coming with the Stonethorn DLC. The next DLC for the MMORPG The Elder Scrolls Online is Stonethorn, adding 2 new dungeons and will launch with Update 27. New dungeons means new item sets, new collectibles, new Dark Heart of Skyrim, storylines, improvements to performance, homestead character pathing for the housing editor, and various fixes plus balances. Along with a new DLC comes Update 27. This will be a base game patch that will include improvements, balance changes, and new features for the Elder Scrolls Online. Performance improvements include a continued effort by the ZeniMax team to provide set abilities, fix server task messaging, introduce new critical memory management, and more. This update will also add character pathing to the player housing system, so you'll be able to build paths for your house, for pets, mounts, and assistants to follow. One new thing coming to Update 27 is group mounts. Yes, you'll be able to now join your fellow adventurers across Tamriel on mounts that can seat more than one person. Stonethorn DLC is the next game pack to be coming to ESO as part of the Dark Heart of Skyrim on PC, Mac and Stadia on August 24th, on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on September 1st. This week was also the launch of the samurai game Ghost of Tsushima, which got a brand new launch trailer showing some of the amazing shots of the action title. If you're a fan of the game, don't miss out on the free dynamic theme, which can be picked up on the PlayStation Store for free. Twitter user by the name of Wario64 shared codes which can be used to redeem this free theme depending on your region. The free PS4 theme shows Jin standing in the distance with some epic Ghost of Tsushima scenery, plus plays the music from the game in the background. There are falling leaves blowing in the wind, topping off the overall effect. A Cyberpunk 2077 fan has pieced together the 15 districts of the Night City's dense layout into a world map depicting how they will all fit together. Cyberpunk 2077 finally releases this November, and fans are now piecing together info from the upcoming action RPG. One dedicated Redditor has taken the 15 districts of Night City and placed them together to show what the world map will look like for this open world game. A Reddit user by the name of Sveil Chow has sectioned the map into 6 regions: City Center, Watson, Westbrook, Hayward, Pacifica, and Santo Domingo. Each has their own factions, district feel, as well as purpose. Cyberpunk 2077 will be releasing on November 19th for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Plus, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions will be backwards compatible with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. It will also be arriving on Stadia sometime after launch. Ubisoft have released a new trailer featuring the fearless Ivor for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. In the latest trailer for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there are a number of locations shown off during the trailer, and also it teases the mysterious reason why Ivor takes a journey to Britain. The trailer also shows Ivor using his hood to stealthily reach his destination, as well as his character exploring ruins. Then there is a whole sequence of battle and some Viking camaraderie with some well-earned mead. We also get a look at some of the enemies, which include what looks to be a war chief, as well as some double axe action. Previously, Ubisoft has shared players can dual wield any weapon, which includes shields. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will release on November 17th on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and Google Stadia. It will also be coming to Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 in the holidays of 2020. Remnant from the Ashes, the co-op Souls-like shooter, surpassed 1.6 million in sales, which has surprised the developer Gunfire Games. The co-op shooter with Souls-inspired features Remnant from the Ashes released last year, bringing a mix of fast-paced shoot-'em-up action with its own unique elements in a dark fantasy world. John Pearl, the director of the studio, explained at the time this was their first title as an independent studio, so there was a bit of a shock for them in how well it did. Since the launch, Remnant from the Ashes has gotten a number of DLC packs and updates, including the roguelike survival mode and new areas added. The last DLC, Subject 2923, will be releasing on August 20th. Being the last expansion, Subject 2923 comes with a significant amount of content with new areas, bosses, quests, and of course, more loot to gain. As for what's next, well, a sequel isn't out of the question, as Pearl has previously said, anything's possible. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.